Alright guys, it's BLM here and we are back with another episode of LA Noire. We're continuing on from where we left off in the last episode.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Which was last night, and I don't know what we're doing. If I remember right, we're kind of stuck at a point where, like, for some reason we can't continue on, so we're trying to figure out what's going on here. So I think I was, like, going back to the places that we were investigating to see if there was anything I missed. Maybe that wasn't it. Oh, it must be this one with the door. They just left the door open. Yeah, the music came back. So there must have been something that we missed over here then.
Everything here is going to be relevant.
That would allow us to continue on. But yeah, it's been a long day so far. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon right now that I'm recording. I got up at 4:30. I had some shit I had to do that was really annoying, but whatever. And then had class at 10. Got out of that. Got some lunch. Ate that. Did some stuff for my art project that I have in my class. Okay, there's evidence here. The shirt. We completely missed the shirt.
This will take some explaining.
This must be what we were missing.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Okay. See, that's all the evidence here, so we got that. Now, check the neighbors, I guess. Oh.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Now, whether we just continue checking the... No?
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
That had nothing to do with what we just talked about. Like, what the... We just asked, were you here last night? You responded with, yeah, my wife and I are separated. I have the kids. It's like, that's not what we fucking asked you. But whatever.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
What is that symbol? Is it telling me, what is this anyway? Did we even ever check this? I didn't even know this was here. We must have checked it. But either way, okay, so we gotta figure out what we gotta do now. Maybe... Oh, we're supposed to use the telephone? I know, what the fuck? I want to use the telephone. Where's the telephone? Oh, it's right there. There we go. This must be what we're supposed to do.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station.
Okay, now it's moving along. Okay.
Thanks, ma'am.
So we gotta return to Central Station. So, yeah, let's go. Alright, so yeah, I have class again tonight at, well, I have to leave at around 5, so I mean, that would give us, what, 4 hours to record here? Probably won't record all of that 4 hours, but again, like, I'll record a good chunk of it. So yeah, that's what will happen today. Then tonight, I get home from class at like 8:30, and like by then it's like pretty close to when. Oh wait, fuck! I didn't even do this. Oh my god, there's really 95 cars in this game. It's like they all look the fucking same, or at least most of them look the fucking
You know
same.
the way. You can drive.
Okay. Just going to Central Station, right?
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
Or are we like forced to go there? We
These
came.
letters,
Okay, fine.
Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
But
Now we sent another.
yeah, and then Big Brother's on at
This
9,
Black Dahlia
so I'll
guy.
watch that.
Have you seen
And
the body?
after that, I'll
Fucking
probably
tastes
record
as
for.
miles away
It'll
as
be.
your
I mean,
breath.
that'll just be like a normal night, like where I record
Prom
for like an
queen
hour,
from
hour and a half.
Fucking hick town
So we'll
in
do that.
America turns
And then
up here.
I have class early tomorrow,
Where do they end
so
up? Gut
that's gonna
fucking
happen.
side.
I get out at what 11 or ish. So I'll probably go around, run some errands, get lunch, and then after that, we'll probably record for the rest of the day tomorrow. Really. Maybe I'll do a little bit of homework sometime in the day, but I mean, like for the most part, we'll probably just record most of the day tomorrow. And the goal is to finish LA Noire by the end of tomorrow, and preferably also play through Virginia. That would be cool too. But we'll see. Oh wait, fuck, we're at this. Yeah, okay. We're at the police station, right? That's where we're supposed to go. Wait, what? Wait, what are we doing? What? Weren't we just here? Why did it put us here? Okay, no, this is a different one, but it's still like, wait, no, it is the same one. Yeah, why the fuck did we just go back to where we were? What the fuck was that? Yeah, we just, what? We just like, the only difference was we went from this parking lot to the fucking one in the front. What the fuck just happened there? That was so weird.
You can drive.
Okay, what the fuck? Alright, that was something. Fine. Wait, where the fuck's he going? Yeah, what the fuck was that? What? I just got a trophy. Oh, it's for cars and stuff. Oh yeah, I was looking at the trophies for this game. I think this would actually be a game I could platinum at some point. It doesn't seem too difficult. I don't know if I will. Again, that would mean I would have the care to go out of my way to do it. We're not doing it in this playthrough. But it wouldn't be too difficult. It looks like the hardest thing to do is really the car stuff, like where you have to find all the cars. It's like I feel like it's possible without like too much work. But again, like I don't think I'll do it
for you downstairs with Anchor.
right now. What? Yeah, what the fuck was that? I was like stuck for like a second there. Yeah, today's been a long day. Today's just, I mean, just in general, is gonna end up being a pretty long day. Obviously, I have about a 4-hour period here that I get to relax, but yeah, fuck this day. I mean, just fuck Thursdays in general for me. Thursdays just suck. But yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Boys,
I mean, obviously it's not the worst. Like, it's not like I'm gonna die or anything. Like, it's not the worst
This
case scenario in
information
the
is
world or anything.
confidential and doesn't leave this room.
But,
A new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the
Not my
window and
preferred.
not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
I've changed my
That's the message
mind.
from
You
the
would
Celine
not
Henry case.
give a square deal. Fuck you. BD Tex? Okay. Well, oh, there's two. I didn't even see the other one.
Heap upon thy soul
I
by
was gonna say
virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds then thou damned. beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou in thy. I'm not gonna read this entire. It doesn't
That's
even
why
fucking
we
matter.
called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis?
Yeah, I would
Told
never
you this
fucking
lad
know
was a
anything
bright
about
boy.
poems.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman
We get no
character
shit.
who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
Vidalia guy
Sure.
believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
All right, let's do it. But yeah, I mean, this replay. I mean, it's kind. I mean, I think at the end of the day, my opinion of LA Noire, like in terms of like where my rating, like what I would rate it, would stay about the same. Like I think it's about an 8.5 out of 10, maybe an 8, but it's somewhere in that range. But I feel like it's for different reasons than I remembered. Like I feel like a lot of the things is that like
Improved your attitude?
like
Angel?
the investigation part of this game is incredible. It's fantastic. It's like really fun.
But you left the apartment. That was the last time I
The
saw
problem is the actual gameplay is like very mediocre. Like the shooting gameplay, the car gameplay, the look of the open world. It's really just pretty mediocre. Especially like from. I mean, obviously it wasn't developed internally in Rockstar. It was developed by Team Bondi, but still, I mean, like for a Rockstar game, it's like it's not really what you would expect from. I mean, like comparing this to like GTA 3, which only came out like 2 years later, or GTA 5. I mean, that came out 2 years later. GTA 5 looks vibrant. It looks like a real city, a lively city. This just looks like it looks like a game world, which is like whatever, I guess, but it's definitely not what they were going for, which is funny. But okay,
So
let's
your wife
interview
paid
him.
you a visit last night. What time was that?
late, around midnight, maybe.
Lying. Again, you can just tell, like with this game, you can tell with the eyes a lot of the time. Okay, what do we need though? Alibi. Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot we got that. Okay, so accused.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her.
Did we
I
not get
think
any
you
music?
killed her.
Did we fail?
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Or no. Do we get music when we push accused and it's right? I don't remember. I think this is right though, right? Okay, we got
We
music
have a
for
witness
that.
who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford Coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Well, I mean, again, like technically he's not lying, right? But we do have evidence, right? You have the divorce papers, so I mean, I guess we accuse.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Yeah, I would love an LA Noire too, though. I mean, obviously it probably wouldn't be.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole
like
city.
obviously
for
things
your
would have to
cruelty
change
her,
for
Angel.
that, but
Antonia.
if they could like mix like the open world stuff of Grand Theft Auto 5 and then add in this detective stuff from LA Noire, like it'll be a pretty fantastic game.
She was looking around in her bag.
Even now, like LA Noire, even as it is still, I would say, it's not like top 10 game of all time or anything, but it's within the top 100 for me. Like I mean, like nearing top 50, I think, as of the last time I made top game of all time list. I think I had it like 56 or something, which I think at this point, I think it stays around that point.
When we found your wife, her jewelry
Yeah.
had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
like, why would he lie with that? Right?
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Yeah, obviously, that's a...
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night.
That's his name?
So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
Didn't we already know that?
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Huh. So, what now? We go to the market? Hopefully now it's opened up.
Homicide. I mean, you know.
So last time we were there, it was
Can you drive
closed,
to this one?
So I assume that we had to do other stuff to make it open. So hopefully this was like the point where now we can get there when it's open.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, when I say, like, I said earlier that this is my favorite Rockstar game. I think as time goes on, I think it's between this and Grand Theft Auto 5, probably. I think Grand Theft Auto 3 is the game that I played the most out of the Grand Theft Auto games, but I never really, like, it's not really a game I would play anymore, really. Well, I think I could go back to Grand Theft Auto 5 and play that, I feel like. So I do think, like, overall, I would say that's the better game. And obviously, graphics-wise and, like, accessibility and all that sort of stuff is better in Grand Theft Auto 5, so... yeah, but, I think it's between this and... Like, the thing is, again, like, the detective stuff in this game is better than anything in Grand Theft Auto 5. But I do think Grand Theft Auto 5 has, like, obviously better open world, better gameplay, whatever else, but, Oh, I just realized, yeah, so it is open now. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so maybe this guy, I take it... Oh, it's square to talk?
Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
Wait, what?
LAPD. Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Oh, he was
Clem
like
Feeney.
a cut. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, oh no, he's the guy in the back, right?
Last night?
That
21
guy.
years old, Hispanic.
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Well, this guy's a fucking creeper.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. What'd we ask him? Ah, shit, of course. Fuck.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after hours.
Was that right then?
But I don't want to.
Yeah, I wasn't paying
I'm just trying to
attention.
make a
I
buck.
should have. Okay.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
I feel like that's a lie, right? Should we use intuition? Again, I just wasn't paying attention until the end. I really need to start paying attention. Yeah, okay. Let's do
You
that.
already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Sure. That seemed
Can you
genuine.
describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She
Oh,
seemed
same
another
car.
guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Okay. Let's see what's around here. No? Okay, well, I didn't mean to. Okay, fine.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Right, nothing? Ooh, there's something back there. Ah, shit. Oh, that's why all the alcohol's there. Okay.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Okay.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Wait. I think if I remember right, wasn't there a clue that was like something related to that? Yeah, there, dot pattern note. 253. Okay. Yeah, I remember that now. Alright. So, okay. 2, 5, 3. So yeah, what else haven't I talked about? Who was this? Okay. But yeah, Big Brother's tonight. Angela's going home. Which, again, as I said, I think this might, I mean, at this case, in this scenario, like, considering that Tyler seems to have always been wanting to take Casey to the end, which is a mistake.
Gets about 10 seconds
But,
to explain before he pulls his fucking
yeah, I think it
arm
is definitely better for him to have Casey get rid of her than him. Because now he can tell her that, oh, yeah, I was always going to take you. That, plus the fact that now it seems like he is trying to do what I think really anyone should do when their #1 alliance goes to the jury, is prep that person to advocate for them in the jury. Okay, we're doing a car chase shit. Where'd he go? Fuck.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
But, I mean, this is something that, like, really, I don't feel like was done that often. Okay, we really fucked this up, by the way. Yeah, we fucked this up. We gotta start this over. But this is something that wasn't really done super often until recently, it seems like. I mean, with Big Brother Canada 6, Paris did that with Maddie, and it worked very well. With Big Brother 18, Nicole did that with Corey, and it worked very well. But to be honest, I don't know if there were any other situations where it's really happened that way. I mean, I know last season did not happen. Though, I mean, Raven got sent to the jury and did advocate for Paul, but then it wasn't because Paul told her to. It was just because she's whatever she is. Trying to think back, BB Can 5. I mean, to a degree, you got Bruno in the jury, but again, that wasn't by Kevin's design. Like, it was just Bruno wanting to root for Kevin. Like, it wasn't really because Like, because, like, that's the difference here, is that Nicole actively told Corey what to say when he got to the jury and everything. Same thing with Paris. Did tell Maddie exactly what to say. And now Tyler is telling Angela. He's not telling her exactly what to say, but he is giving her information that will help him out winning the jury. Like things like he's telling her about that he's a super fan. And he's going to tell her about the alliance of Casey, the final two of Casey, and that sort of stuff. Fuck. Which could definitely help him out.
There's no such thing as too perfect.
The thing is, though, again, we don't really, like, we haven't seen the jury since the battle back. So, and we are going to tonight, I'm assuming. So it's like, I think really, the way we interpret this jury is really going to change after tonight. We got to see how they're reacting to everything. Like, how they plan to vote. Because we don't know if they're going to vote strategically, if they're going to vote, like, based on the person that they like the most, or what. I don't know. Like, we don't know if they're gonna vote for Casey because she's like a LGBT minority female. Like, I know Rockstar is going to vote that way, but I don't know if like people like Bailey and whoever else are gonna vote that way. Okay, well, I guess we just get out, don't we?
Exit the vehicle with your hand.
So it's like, we don't know how they're gonna vote. Like, we don't know if, like, maybe when we go to the jury, Bailey is gonna be praising Tyler for how great of a game he's playing. Will she? Probably not. But still, it's like, we don't really know what they're thinking as of right now. And we don't know how Haley and Brett and, I mean, Sam we kind of know. But, like, Haley and Brett, like, how they reacted and what information they gave to the jury once they got there. So we'll see that tonight, and I'm really interested in seeing it. Because that could have a pretty big outcome on this season.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
So yeah, what's the next mission? Ah, shit. Fuck. I dropped the controller. Alright, there we go. So there we go, we finished that one. Okay, oh, we got everything, cool. Probably had fucked it up, but I guess not. With the body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Flem Feeney to the gas chamber. Okay.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it
So yeah,
to
we'll
the
end the
dog?
episode
They're riding in
when we
trucks,
get to
Skull, while you're marching.
back to the game.
Pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
Oh yeah, I did do some research on the DLCs of this game.
Where were you dragged
A
up?
lot of them are later on. I don't believe there's any in the homicide desk. I believe there's like 2 in the vice desk, and then there's one more like in the arson desk, I believe, which are the final 2 desks in the game. Yeah, there's 3 more DLCs we haven't done yet. We've done 2 already now, but at least there's 5 total, obviously. But yeah, they're put into the main game, like where you play them in the order that they come up. It's kind of like Assassin's Creed 2 style, which to be honest, I don't particularly like. I hate it in Assassin's Creed 2, but I guess here it's fine. Yeah, actually here it's not that bad, to be honest, but yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, it's really bad, but whatever. We'll get to it when we play Assassin's Creed 2 pretty soon. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, we're going to be, as I said, we're going to be doing Assassin's Creed Marathon before we end up playing Odyssey, so we'll be replaying every game on PS4, which is every main series game on PS4, which is 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 4, Rogue, Unity, Syndicate, and Origins. So no AC1 or no Unity, but we'll play AC or AC.
Is the new
What
letter
the fuck am I talking? AC1 Unity. Why did I say that? AC1 and 3. But we will be playing 3 when it comes out later on in March or whatever it's supposed to come out, and we'll also play Liberations when that comes out as well. And when that comes out, it comes with Assassin's Creed 3. We'll play both of them in a row. And yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that probably means Assassin's Creed 1's going to get a remake at some point too. I'll be so shocked if it doesn't at this point, considering every other Assassin's Creed game is available on PS4 at this point. So I'll be shocked if Assassin's Creed 1 doesn't also get a remake at some point, or a reboot, or not reboot, a remaster. And it'd be cool to see. It'd be cool if they actually like remade the game. Because I mean, we're getting no Assassin's Creed game next year, but they did say we're gonna get. We're not gonna get a main Assassin's Creed game next year, is what they said. So it's like obviously 3 remasters coming out next year. So maybe they just meant that, but they could have meant that and Assassin's Creed 1. Who knows? But that's it for this episode. Next episode we will go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.